Let's take a look at what's going on with Dogecoin today, guys. Alright, so in yesterday's video, I was talking about how I was wondering if we're going to get a pop pretty soon on Dogecoin. And that's because I'm looking at this 9 moving average on the daily time frame right here. This is the main thing that I'm paying attention to right now. When we break below it, we get resistance on it, boom, 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 and it pushes us to the downside. Every time we come into it, like right here, right here, right here, we get rejected or we get resistance and it pushes us down. We get resistance right on that 9 moving average. When we break above it, like right here, sometimes when we it'll give us support and it pushes us to the upside. But when we break above it, like basically when we break above it, it's a good sign and it might push us to the upside. Yesterday we were below it still and we were testing that 9 moving average right here. Check out what happened. We broke above that 9 moving average on the daily time frame right here. Let's see if we can. What I'm kind of curious right now is, what is this candle right here gonna do today? We still have 10 hours and 19 minutes. Let's see if we can close this candle above this 9 moving average right here. I think if we do, that's going to be a good sign, and then we'll see what happens on tomorrow's candle. If we can stay above that 9 moving average, that will be a good sign. Maybe we can start getting support on it, and maybe we can start pushing to the upside. The other thing that I was looking at is this big trend line right here. Again, we're on the daily time frame. We have resistance, giving us this big downtrend right here. I think if we break this downtrend going to the upside, we might see a nice move maybe to one of these other Fibonacci retracement levels, maybe .339, maybe .394. These levels come from this Fibonacci retracement tool, box, whatever. So basically when we have a big huge run going to the upside, then we start having trouble going down, then we can set up that once we feel like we topped out pretty much on a run, then we can get the Fibonacci retracement tool, drag from the bottom to the top. Then that gives me those levels that I'm watching, and a lot of times it acts as support and resistance. That's what I've been dollar cost averaging. So we started heading down, I took some profits, then I started dollar cost averaging at these levels right here. And check out where the most recent support is, right at my limit order at .248. And then it looks like we're getting a bounce now. Let's see if we could continue this bounce going to the upside. Let's see if we could break this trend line going up. Let's see if we can hold support on this 9 moving average and start getting support in it. It's like I was saying yesterday's video, or I've been talking about, should I say, is I wanted us to come down and I wanted the moving average to follow us down. I wanted us to go sideways for a little bit so the moving average could catch up to the price. So that way it'd be easier for us to break through it going sideways as opposed to it going and having to break through it on top of us, something like that. So it looks like we broke it at least. Let's see if we can stay above that 9 moving average. It does look like we're having some trouble kind of pushing up, but maybe I still think we might be able to get a pop. I don't know. It seems like all we have to do is just break this trend line right here, and then maybe we can start targeting one of these Fibonacci retracement levels. Once we break one of the levels, the next time, if we hold support on one of these levels and we start moving up, the next target I'm looking at is the next Fibonacci retracement level going up. The next one is .294, but like I was saying, if we break this big trend line, we might be seeing a bigger move to one of the next ones. So we might want to, I don't know, that's just what I'm thinking. Like I think if we break this one, maybe we'll at least go to this one. But we could just do something like this too. I don't know, we'll see. Let's see if it even holds support. I mean, it's possible that we break it going to the downside. I don't see that right now. Just because we did break above this, if we weren't able to, like, let's say we still have 10 hours and 15 minutes, right? If we get rejected right here and the candle goes back down right here, then maybe it was like a false little breakout. But if we can stay above that 9 moving average, like let's say the candle goes back down and we are under the 9 moving average again, that's not going to be a good sign, and it's possible that we might go lower. That's just if. Right now we're above it, but just worst case scenario. Like I was saying, these Fibonacci retracement levels act as support and resistance. If we break this support going to the downside, the next one that I'll be looking at is .185. I do have a limit order here, but I'm not very confident on it right now, especially because we just broke above that 9 moving average. So yeah, and like I was saying in yesterday's video, I feel like it's possible that we might be getting a pop right now. So let's see if it happens. Right now, from the limit order to where we're at, my limit order to where we're at right now is around 4.8%. So let's see if we go to the next Fibonacci retracement level going to the upside, that's going to be around 18%, and if we go to the second one, that's going to be around 36%. So we'll see. From where I had a limit order at, like I was telling you guys, I had a limit order at .248. We hit my target, boom. Let's see if we can continue. It looks like we're getting a bounce, but let's see if we can continue this momentum pushing to the upside. Also, let's see if we can break that trend line. I think that's about it, though. That's the main thing that I'm focusing on is the daily time frame right now. This 9 moving average right here, I'm really paying attention to that. Let's see if we can stay above there. The 1 hour time frame, it does. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame real quick just to kind of look at it real quick. The other thing I'm kind of looking at is this trend right here. So we have higher highs going like that, and then higher highs, higher lows on the bottom, higher lows, and then higher highs. But so an uptrend, right? Let's go ahead and draw that trend line, something like this. It does look like we're holding support still. Let's see if we can stay on this uptrend, something like that, and continue to push up and actually break through that trend line. It does look like we're kind of testing it, though. I think if we break this trend line going to the downside, then we might start testing that Fibonacci retracement support again. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at. And like I said, mainly the daily time frame. So keep your eyes on that. And then let's actually check out the weekly real quick just to kind of see the bigger time frame. It does look like we are under the 9 moving average on the weekly. So same thing. I don't know. We need to break above that 9 moving average and check out how kind of far we are from it right here. I don't know. This might come into play when we bounce up. Like it might come down and we might actually come to this level. Now that I think about it, or now that I look at that, we are still above the 9 moving average on the monthly. So that's actually good. Above it on the daily for now. Actually, let's see. Let's zoom in on this. Did we just break below it again? No, we're not quite. But yeah, that's the main thing I'm paying attention to. We have 12 hours and 16 minutes to stay above. Let's see, where is this at? Sorry. 1 second. .2575 around there. If we could stay above there, then I want to see us close this candle above this 9 moving average. I want to see tomorrow's candle stay above and start bouncing to the upside, breaking this trend line. That's what I'm looking at, though. If you guys aren't subscribed, hit subscribe button. If you guys like the video, hit that thumbs up. And if you want to watch the last video where I was talking about this little pop, check out this video right here. And if you guys are new to trading, check out this playlist right here. Help get you started on TradingView, program that I use on looking at charts. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one.